All right, we are now moving into the final phase here. This is your long goodbye. 2 minutes, starting with Mr. Hanley, then Ms. Pridemore, and finally Ms. Everhart.
Great, thank you. Thank you, everybody, for having me. As I said earlier, whatever I've done in life to contribute at all to my country all started, my father was in the Marines, I was in the Marines, and it's always been my calling. My new calling is my children and my wife. Everything I do in the public world is really looking to their future. And I take it very serious. I take my job very serious, whether it's a volunteer job. And that is why I get passionate. I guess I'll finish part of that question. We need to do the real minority outreach. We really need to. Make sure who's ever chairman, you call them out on it. That's the next step for us. We need to bring our party together. And on the technology side, there's nobody up here who's done more technologically advanced applications, get out to vote applications than I have. We've done more things in the Fulton County Republican Party on technology than most state parties have. We've done things that are now being called models in the country. We've got a website that might be considered one of the best county websites in the country. We've made over 500,000 phone calls from 10 phone lines in 1 year. And I'm thankful to have B.J. Van Gundy here, who stood up at one of our breakfasts and said, thank you, the state party actually followed our lead when it came to the phone systems, and they ended up getting their phone system. We need to think out of the box. Barack Obama beat us to death when it came to technology. We need to make that move. We need to integrate it with every type of application, even on the full level. We have downloaded droids and applications on BlackBerries. We've got to get to that next step right away. Minority outreach. And also, we've got to focus on getting representation in every single county in the state of Georgia.
Thank you, Mr. Hanley. Ms. Pridemore.
Thank you, Jim. I appreciate your time and your effort from this evening. Thank you to Chairman Everhart, Shawn, Hanley, and thank you to the North Georgia New Generation Republican Women for hosting this this evening. I truly believe that we have tremendous opportunity in front of us right now, as Republicans and as conservatives. And I am running for this office because I want to give and I want to serve. Never in the history has a Georgia Republican Party chairman been elected to this state without the support and endorsement of elected leaders. So I'd like for you to consider that as you make your choice going into May. I do believe that our campaign is roughing some feathers, but as my father always said, if you're not ruffling some feathers, you're probably not doing a good job. My father was the first person in his family to graduate high school. I was the first person in our family to graduate from college. I have a tremendous amount of work ethic, passion, energy, and love for this country, for our conservative cause, and for the Republican Party. I hope that you can consider our campaign. I would also especially ask that you remember me and our campaign team in your prayers as we travel the state. I've been to 50 counties so far in the last 8 weeks and over 9,000 miles, and we are having a great time doing it. You can learn more about the Growers Plan, which is a comprehensive detailed plan for the state party, at triciaforchair.com. You can also check us out on Facebook at Tricia Pridemore for Georgia Republican Party Chairman, and look for us on Twitter at @Pridemore. Thank you so much for your time, and I hope you all have a wonderful weekend.
Thank you, Ms. Pridemore. Ms. Everhart, take us home.
Thank all of you for coming this evening and taking the time to let me clarify what I've done and what I want to do in the future. I do my job every day because I believe in the Republican Party. I believe in its principles. I never asked for an appointment. I never asked for a job. I've never asked for money. The only thing I've ever asked is to allow me to serve. I hope you will allow me to serve again with redistricting and the election coming up in 2012. We don't have time for all the job training. I have been trained. I know how to do the job. Proven leadership will make all the difference in this next campaign, and I humbly ask for your support. Together we can continue to grow this party together and communicate and make Georgia and this country a better place to live.
this concludes the event tonight. Thank you, candidates. Excellent job on all parts. Thank you, New Generation Republican Women. Thanks to Pat Quigley over here. Big hand for our timekeeper here. And thank you, Julianne.